The opioid crisis has persisted for years, claiming hundreds of thousands of lives since the late 1990s. Find out how some University of Alabama faculty are hoping to change this trend. The CDC reports the opioid crisis has claimed the lives of over 550,000 people since 1999. Numbers like these are the motivation Dr. Matthew Hudnall uses to educate and turn the trend in the other direction.
But without a doubt, I'm the first researcher to focus on pulling data in for the purposes of informing the public, informing the legislature, and broadly disseminating data across the board.
Hudnall is the Deputy Director of the Institute of Data and Analytics. He created the Southeast Regional Drug Data Research Center to combine data from multiple sources to create a more complete view of the opioid crisis.
If we're able to pull the same data sources from other states and bring it together, then we truly have a regional representation of what's happening with drug addiction across many varying data sets across multiple states.
Dr. Hudnall is creating a larger, more complete outlook on the opioid crisis with his database. But others are not starting with the data and spreadsheets. They're starting in the classroom. Dr. Tricia Whitty introduced the Addiction and Recovery Studies program to the course catalog at the University of Alabama. The minor was introduced in 2012 at the height of the opioid crisis in Alabama, and the major was introduced in 2019.
We attract students pre-med, pre-law. We even have nursing students. They try to fit everything in before their clinicals.
Dr. Whitty says that the best way to teach this subject is not by telling your students about the issue, but by showing them its effects firsthand.
But I also bring in guest speakers who are in recovery from substance use disorders, and they have a personal story, and they're sharing that with the students. And the students automatically think, oh, well, this makes sense, right? Not because I said it, but because the person who had the disorder said it.
A better educated community means more people will recognize the signs of opioid abuse in friends, family, and in themselves. It also means people will have a stronger idea of how to combat the opioid crisis in a more effective and efficient way. In Tuscaloosa, I'm Ben Smith, reporting.